goes a little something like
Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm not sure how good the audio is, and some of you may be wondering why this different setup is here. Also, if you're new here, please go to one of my other videos because this is not usually how I record things, so I apologize. But I did my nails for this, so it's okay. Basically, I have pink eye, which is why I was sick in that short that I made, and why I wasn't showing my face in that short. Basically because my face looks like I've been punched repeatedly in the eye. So I'm just going to be filming this like this, and I'll probably post this on Friday or Saturday, and then hopefully by that point I'll be fine to do my outro with my actual face. But here we are, and today, again, this is a low effort video. We're going to be updating my reading journal, which I already kind of did, but it doesn't look as good as the other pages did at the beginning. So this is my reading journal. It's super basic, so we may also be decorating the cover today. I don't really know. I'm going to do a voiceover because I know my voice isn't that great right now. Okay, so the first page of my reading journal is really basic. I just said, like, when I started, this is the reading journal, yada, yada, yada. I did, like, a little entry page with, like, plants and books and whatnot, and then my January reads. See, I was putting so much effort in here because I, like, highlighted my 5-star, and then my February reads was okay, and I keep forgetting 9th house there, and I did my book ratings as if I was that much, and clearly the lines aren't that straight. And then all my book purchases this year, I bought 11 books so far, which will probably end up being more. And then obviously my March one shows a lot less effort, and then the rest of this book is just very like empty and boring. I don't really know, and this is really plain, so I want to try to recreate what this first page is with the highlight over the 5-star. So using that as my reference, I got out all of my annotating tools, which I have a ton of. And I'm going to try to use that highlighter tape. I have like 2 things of it. I have like these little strips, but I'm going to use the rolls, which I actually don't know where my yellow went. But I basically just match the tape to whatever color the title is for the month. And I also have like these translucent sticky notes that I use to write in books. If I don't want to write directly in the book, but I usually don't end up using them. So I first went to February, looked out all of my like 5-star reads, which I had like a ton of 5-star reads in February for some random reason. So I used the pink tape to match the pink title, and then I attempted at unraveling that, which took me forever. But I had 3 5-star reads in February, which I didn't even like realize. So yeah, that was that page. That's all I had to do. And then those are my book purchases, and there's March. And I also need to do the tape here, except I used teal for March, and I didn't have that, so I just decided to go with green. And I had like 1 5-star in March. It wasn't that good of a reading month, to be honest with you. So then I went back to February to finally like spiff up some of the pages. So I took out all of my pink annotating tools. I don't know why I have so many. And I started off by writing the total amount of books. You'll see the mistake I made later. But yeah. I said 5 when there is very clearly 6 titles here. But anyways, I just started decorating with hearts everywhere to fill in the empty spaces because it was bothering me. I don't know. And I quickly added a few dots with the highlighter and added some dots in between the hearts, just like filling in everything and anything. And then at this point, I started writing tally marks on the book ratings. And only then did I notice my mistake of saying I read 5 books in February when I did indeed read 6. Because for some reason, with 9th house, the way I wrote it, I just like don't notice the book title. Like this is me processing it. And me recounting the squares and then being like, wait. And then I had to attempt at fixing the number there. So that went well. After fixing my mistake, I moved on to finishing up the tally marks. And then it was time to redecorate the March page. Also, the reason, like, I'm sick, so that's why I didn't do an end of the month. But here's your little end of the month, I guess. But then I had to start on the April page, and I did record this on the 1st, so obviously, like, I hadn't read anything, but I decided to go with, like, full-on green for April instead of, like, teal and green, the way I did for March. So I very slowly and painstakingly wrote out my letters, trying to be neat, and my handwriting isn't that great, I'm aware. But I tried. I tried. Yeah, and then I decorated that page a little bit with, like, a ton of, like, patches, like fabric patches. I don't know why. I just figured that was the vibe. I don't really know why I did that. And then I drew like a teddy bear, which is just strange. I don't know why I did that. I guess I just like felt like drawing or something. I don't even know. But here's the final page. Okay, then, and I usually do this page in like my notes app, but I decided to do it on the reading journal for whatever reason. But these are my April video ideas. Obviously, I had to blur it out because I can't show you guys what I do, because usually I don't end up doing all my video ideas by the end of the month. But yeah, I just quickly wrote down all of my ideas, and I had to count the weeks and how much I was supposed to post. And then, just so I don't forget, I had to write myself a little reminder in my reading journal on what I had to announce to you guys this April. It is official that the Livoninsulin Podcast is coming out May 5th. As of now, it is officially announced that May 5th, Olive's podcast is releasing its first episode. I know that in my very first vlog that I ever did with her, I said we were working on something huge, and that is exactly what we are working on. If you like listening to me ramble, you will love to listen to her ramble. I am the co-host. I'm not going to be there all the time, but I will be there sometimes. But if you didn't know, Olive has type 1 diabetes, and this if you want to bring some awareness, or you want to learn more about the topic, or if you yourself have type 1, it would mean the world to me and to her if you went and watched that podcast on May 5th. I don't fully know the podcast schedule yet, but I do think that she will probably end up releasing that on her own, but I love her so much, and I really think she deserves this, and I'm so proud of her. But yeah, I just had to say that real quick because I've been waiting to say that for like ever. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Let's get back to the video. Okay, now it was time to deal with like this very bland cover. Like, I love purple. You can tell by my nails, you can tell by my reading journal, you can probably tell by my room. Because for some reason, when someone likes purple, they have like a ton of stuff of it. I don't know why. But I actually am a collector of stickers. I don't know why. I have a ton of stickers, but I like never use them because I'm scared to use it on the wrong thing. Like, I have a ton on my computer, I have a ton on my suitcase, but, like, this is so bland, I wanted one. So I just kind of, like, randomly chose a few and stuck them on there. And I'm just going to do the transition real quick because I kind of was busy and didn't record this part because I was texting people and I don't even know. But this whole thing was very impulsive. I can't tell if I hate it or if I love it. I apologize, you can see my face for the majority of this video. Not that I really think that much of you cared. This is the state it's in right now. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and it would literally mean the world to me if you went and go supported Olive's podcast because I love her so much, and I think she deserves the world. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time.